Hi, I'm Elizabeth, and I'm sharing a restorative yoga shape called Child's Pose with you today. For this practice, which will last about 5 minutes, you'll need a yoga bolster and a blanket. If you don't have a yoga bolster, you could use a few blankets and/or pillows to support you in this shape. We'll start out with the bolster or the blankets and pillows vertical, and an extra blanket on top to support under your head. We'll begin in table, hands and knees, with the knees and the hands apart, hovering over your setup, and bringing the feet together, and then starting to sit back toward your heels, maybe scooting the bolster or your setup closer to you so that it's supporting under the upper body and turning your head to one side. And pausing here. Now, as you get a few breaths in, noticing your comfort level here in this shape, feel free to make any adjustments to the positioning of your feet, your legs, your hands, your head. And if this shape is uncomfortable on your knees or in other areas of your body, there's an alternative that you could try instead. And that would be using a single blanket and placing it midway down your mat or in your practice space, and then coming down to lie on your belly. Bringing the arms out in front of you and resting your forehead on your forearms. And so whichever shape that you're in, perhaps starting to take deeper breaths. Lengthening both the inhale and the exhale as you rest here in Child's Pose. And perhaps starting to check in with your feet and legs, noticing any sensation present there. Checking in with the low back, hips and belly, the hands and arms, shoulders, neck, head, and face. And if it feels okay, maybe turning your head to the other side. Perhaps noticing any places in the body where it feels like there's tension or that you're needing to hold yourself up. And in those places, is it possible to invite a sense of softening, a sense of settling? A sense of being. Bringing your attention to the rhythm of your breath. If it feels right, you might invite the breath to deepen once again. And as you feel ready, gently starting to lift your head, coming back up to hands and knees. And once you're there, taking a moment or two to move in any way that feels right. Eventually coming back to seated. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice.